Welcome back to the stream. Hello, hello. As you can tell, it is later than my usual streaming time. That may or may not be because after work today, I was very, very tired and fell asleep for like 3, 4 hours. I don't know, man. Okay, so it looks like the season reset. Guess it makes sense because it's the 13th of every month. And we didn't really get that high on either side of it this time. A lot of it is just the amount of gameplay time you have to put into it, though. It's been a little bit since I've got Double Iridescent, but it's just because I haven't been, like, hard grinding the game as I was for some time there. Okay, I think we'll start with a game of Survivor. Just to try and finish this mission here. I'm gonna make sure to actually use our toolbox. I feel like we've had at least 2 games we got into that we just didn't end up getting to use the toolbox. Or forgot to use it, basically. And then I ended up in chase for like the rest of the game. So I need to just use such a weak toolbox. I should definitely just use on the first gen just to get out of the way and get the mission complete. Normally I'd wait longer to make sure it's like on a gen that's about to finish. But we're just going for mission progress, so. And yeah, unfortunately, because we placed pretty well for the rankings last season, I have all these extra blood points to spend, so I really am impatiently awaiting the next, whenever they come out with the patch that is supposed to increase blood point spending speed. Speaking of patches, I was looking at the upcoming content that they're going to be releasing for DBD. And there's a couple map updates that looked pretty good. I'm interested to see how those go. But they also announced a new killer. I don't remember her name, but she has like drones that she places around the map and gets to activate. And I was honestly pretty disappointed when I saw the kit. And that's largely because, I mean, at a glance, her power seems pretty weak. And like once people adjust to it, I think it'll be like pretty easy to play around. But then like her strengths will end up being zone control and like camping or protecting a 3-gen, which just isn't very interesting gameplay. So like even if she ended up being strong, I don't think it'd be strong in a like interesting, compelling way. So I'm pretty saddened by that. It's kind of strange because killer wise, like I wasn't much of a fan of the knight, and I'm not a fan of the new character. So that's like 2 back-to-back killers they've disappointed me on. Which is unusual because I feel like in the past, I haven't been majorly let down by that many killers. Like, even if I end up playing them and not liking them that much, I don't have, like, issues with their core gameplay very often. Like, the only one really coming to mind that's older is the twins. Like, I really hate how their gameplay loop ends up working. And how it, like, promotes, it really promotes, like, guarding 3-gens or, like, camping hooks. Or slugging. So it's like it promotes all annoying things. And, like, drags out games. So I wonder if they'll end up doing anything else on this new character release to give them like an extra effect while looping. Like some of the add-ons seemed okay, like granting aura vision or like haste in the zone. So that's kinda intriguing. That was a pretty early dead hard. Like early hit and dead hard. When I was just started a gen. And okay, last person also got in a gen. Wesker? Yep, it's Wesker. Kind of unfortunate that I don't happen to have a toolbox charge. Because maybe I could have gone up and sabotaged that hook. Dead man switch. Interesting. Oh, he's leaving me to go towards the middle. I guess he felt like he already got dead man switch value. We wanted to go for more. So I should just probably be able to heal here. Nope. Oh no. Mr. Killer is tunneling. We should maybe try to go take a hit if we can finish this gen first. I was hoping that the teammate would head over to the shack, which is like a stronger looping location, instead of like back towards the killer. He just got either dead hard or off the record value. Okay, yep, he's willing to switch off to me. Oh, no. He just wanted the one hit. So I was hoping to maybe not be seen there for quite so fast. There might be a totem right here. It's not. Ooh, there's two gens on this side. I'm not seeing a totem for boon value. I should probably head over to the hook, actually. Okay, we got the heal. That's unfortunate. She went over to a... Oh, is our teammate going? No, she's trying to hard finish that gen. So we're gonna rush over to the hook. Thankfully, it seems like he picked up instead of trying to come back and camp. Ooh, was that Deadman? I think that was Painres Deadman's. I want to be able to protect her, but like I had to go for the unhook. But now that I see... I should just try to finish this teammate's gen and then go take a hit. Yeah, I feel a bit bad for kind of leaving this teammate on her own, but after the unhooks. But I also, like, I was trying to get his attention. Took one hit earlier. It's unfortunate that this killer is really trying to hard tunnel. There, we managed to buy a little bit of time. So that's what I was trying to do last time. Hop out and surprise them a bit. So that maybe he doesn't hit immediately and we get to buy more distance. Are you on this one? Yes, you are. Sadly, we do not have Prove Thyself. That would have been nice. Ooh, all three of us, though. Maybe she has adrenaline, fingers crossed. Ooh, she's out of chase for a moment. Adrenaline, yes, so good. Oh, I see Mr. Killer. I am the weakest link right now. Oh, I think he went for the one on the door instead. Oh, where was the other gate? Is it behind the building here? No. Is it over next to Shack then? Probably over behind Shack. That teammate went down. We know there is not Noed. That's a nice little positive. Oh, there it is. It's over next to the tree. So I can actually place this totem. That is not great. Is she just escaping? Girl. Oh, okay. She was getting chased out. Never mind. Totally fine with that. I should get a pretty free unhook there. I'm not sure if they'll make it to the gate. I think the gate there wasn't, like, finished enough. It was right next to them, so they're going to have to run all the way to the cow tree one. Let's see if I can finish healing and get over there to take a hit. Okay, he's not on the injured girl. Where's everyone at? They don't seem to be working their way over here, which is concerning. Well, that doesn't work out. That gate is not ready. Not even close. I should get on it now. Thing is, he's taking them further away. Oh, he seems to be dashing. If we make it here, close. Why did he just give up? Oh, we're good. I did not know there was Blood Warden. Oh, the Dead Hard. Oh, there wasn't Blood Warden. It's only because he smacked me next to the gate. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I almost threw that entire game there by running away from the gate. I was confused because I thought that only activated if they threw you into a into the gate directly instead of the person nearby. Oh, I almost... Wait, what? How did they get caught? What happened? Erupt. That's the Ada. She just sat there and let herself get grabbed? What? But okay, so this guy had lethal, barbecue, pain res, dead man switch. Okay. He didn't really get early pain res hooks, so we might have gotten a bit lucky there with the hook placement. Yeah, I'm just. Why did Ada die there? Did she not know about like being able to get grabbed there? Um, I say that, and then I like was really dumb and almost died to like the obvious, the obvious mechanic that like when he smacks you against the wall, it's like temporarily blocked. I was so confused. Why was I so confused? I must just be out of practice or something. Okay, killer. Let's maybe switch over to killer now and damage some generators. Unless I kind of want to stay on survivor, honestly. I don't know why the like survivor gameplay loop is like so relaxing to me. Nice, we do have an awful lot of these medkits. Let's actually switch the boon over to prove thyself. And we're back to my go-to solo queue build. Oh yeah, that's another thing, I guess. The new characters that were coming out had a few interesting perks. One of them is, after you vault once, like, if you vault again in the next, like, 10 seconds, that vault will be quiet, and then it refreshes so that, like, you can chain together silent vaults. That seems like a really interesting perk that could help you do some weird mind games to get away in certain locations. Because you can, like, fast vault twice in a row and, like, throw them off. Or 3 times, or even more than that. It's just, it's very interesting. Um, Another powerful one seemed to be Blood Rush, I think is what it was called. And it's a perk that if you are on Death Hook, and you are healed, and you're exhausted, so it has, like, quite a few requirements. But it gives you your exhaustion charge back. Like, it removes exhaustion from you, so you can, like, double sprint burst or something. And it makes you broken for 20 some seconds, and then you fully heal back to full after that duration is over. So that could lead to some weird, like, highlight play stuff in the late game, especially if you're, like, really confident that at not going down, you could just use an extra sprint burst to really stop the killer in their track late game. I am a bit concerned, well, not really concerned, I guess. If I were to take it as Survivor, I feel like it's a bit high investment. Like, it's a pretty specific situation that you're having to set up. Like, you almost only want to use it with Sprint Burst, so you're taking Sprint Burst. Then you also have to be healed after you get unhooked the last time, which killers pretty often don't want to give you that chance, like we saw in that last game. Yeah. So I'm not sure how popular that perk will be. Even if it's a, like, potentially very powerful effect, it's also, like, very high risk. I think those were the ones I was most interested in perk-wise. There's kind of an interesting, like, obsession one that makes whoever if you're chasing the person you've chased the longest that game, they become the obsession. And that could be interesting for, like, certain obsession-oriented builds. So that one's cool, though I'm not sure if it's, like, meta-defining. We're waiting for the game. Suffocation Pit. Okay, if I recall, there's a kind of scary. Was that White? Who was that? Pretty sure it wasn't a stealth killer. It was just weird because it sounded so close. I think those other two people might be doubled up on a gen. And then the last person's in chase. Okay. I really am liking the most recent update that on the left shows you what your teammates are doing. It gives you just so much more information to work with. Looks like we're gonna finish 2 gens here really quick, unless Deadlock blocks me off this. No Deadlock. It does look like both our gens are on this side though, so we definitely want to make sure we head to the other end of the map and get a couple gens there. Oop. I could have foreseen that. Ooh, it's the knight. Okay. That was a bit unusual from him. Oh, so bad for me. Falling down there. That was so dumb. I was so saved. Just leave the loop. I think we've still got distance. Pretty sure we make this wall. Yep, we are running smoothly here. Except for that really stupid fall earlier. We got a lot of distance. Let's just book it. Nice little fake. I thought he'd wait for Dead Hard. So this guy may not be waiting for Dead Hard. Yeah, with, what's it called? Windows of Opportunity, I should have seen that the pallet was already used over on that loop, so it wasn't nearly as strong as it could have been. Oh, he's getting me on the hill. That's kind of scary. Hopefully he's not going to be, like, hard camping us. I wonder if one of our teammates ended up finishing the gen we had earlier there. He does seem to be checking over in that corner, though, so I'm kind of concerned no one found it. So that, like, 90% gen we had may have fully regressed by now. He's coming back towards the hook. Does he find them? That's scary. What? What's going on here? Hopefully someone else is coming. I'm not seeing other people, though. Oh. You just got me. We're good. I think my other teammate there got on our gen. Oh, that's rough. We lost, like, 40% of a gen there. because we weren't able to let someone else know to take over. I don't think he saw us here. Yeah, we seem to be good. Should be able to go for this unhook. We're gonna head back over and pick up on that gen. See if we can prevent it from losing all the progress. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that chase I did earlier. I did slightly misplay on the direction I was going at the end there. I definitely could have gone to a safer area. This gen is totally regressed. Because he was on this gen. So yeah, we lost like 90% of a gen. That is terrible. Are you going for the hook? No, you're chilling. I'm leaving the gen at the absolute worst possible timing. So dumb. That worked out. I have no idea why the pathing of the Bannerman was that strange. I got stuck on the rock, dude. I is an annoying character. You left a ghost there. That might give us distance to get somewhere safe. Oh, yeah, it seems like it. Oh, he found someone else. Probably back on that same gen from before. Maybe we can hold on to our charge here and have someone else heal us. Yeah, people can heal me. I tried. No one else apparently wanted to. That would have been worth it, I think, but sadly we weren't in a narrow enough zone to block super well. I think this is the one. Wait for the hook. Don't you dare. There we go. We do have Prove Thyself here. That's nice. Yeah, I thought that hook would be earlier. I could have got a bit more progress on my own. She kind of ran into a dead zone, sadly. The other teammate definitely has that unhook. This should be running out soon because we evaded a majority of the duration. Yep, there we go. The 30-second, I think it's 30 seconds of block to gen time. It counts down even while the gen isn't blocked. So if like 29 seconds into the 29 seconds after the hook, if you let go of the gen, it'll only be blocked for 1 second. He's gonna use his power. Oh. Yep. I was really hoping he would go around the other side. We aren't quite that lucky. Still a strong window here at least. Just buy in the time we can. I think we make it to this pallet. Nice, dead hard. We got it. Did he leave us instantly for that? Is he over there? What's going on? Ooh, teammates coming for us. That's nice. You don't have to use up our... we don't have to use up the rest of our med kit, which may be important in the late game. Yeah, great dead hard value there. Are there any more gens on this side, or are we only stuck with gens on the far end? Nothing here, nothing here. So yeah, 3 gens here. There might be one in the middle still. So that's probably the one we want to look out for. I guess it would be over on this end that I'm running towards now. Right here. Doesn't seem to be here though. Where's the last gen then? What am I missing? Is it right here? That's a hook. Ah, it's right here. Yeah, this is this is what we were trying to avoid so bad. If our very first gen... Okay, so that gen and this gen over on this side are the most open ones. I think he left us. Yeah, he left us. What is happening here? Oh, he went to the other gen? Yeah, this is rough, just how much of a, like, big dead zone this is. We did get hit, but we're taking him away. Instantly heal up. So we can get back on that gen that was like 80-something%. I was hoping someone else would be pressuring the gen with me, but no one is currently on a gen, so it's unfortunate. I don't think he has any fast regression kick perks, though. Ooh, that guy's dead on hook. That's kind of scary. We should be able to finish this, though. Ah, that's unfortunate. Feel kind of bad for him. Okay, we know there is not, like, no way out. He's definitely sending a ghost straight to me. Oh, he saw me. We're just running to the far gate. Oh, actually, no, we want to stay around here. Because this girl stayed around. Okay, we're ready for her if she comes back here. I think she's going to the far gate, though. Ah, that's why I wanted to go this side to help her, but alas. Where'd he go? Oh, that corner? Okay. We got it. Oh, girl, why didn't you open the gate? You should be the one opening the gate. Oh, there. We barely got out. That was scary. Worked out just slightly. Yeah, I was really hoping she'd stay towards the gate side so she could open as we're running there. I just barely made it out. GG, though. Yeah, it was just really unfortunate that we ended up in a 3-gen, and the knight, I think, is really good at protecting 3-gens. I don't think he used his summons maybe the most optimally to keep us off gens. Plus, he really needed to tunnel someone out earlier, but if we had, like, even one person down, doing those final few gens could have been incredibly difficult, because that was not a very safe zone, and we were out of most pallets. So yeah, he had Pain Res. We did not know he had Jolt and Save the Best for last, so that's actually part of the reason he very nearly caught me there at the exit gate. And then Dead Man Switch. Okay, what did he have here? After summoning the Jailer, he moves faster. And then when cycling through guards, Jailer appears twice. So I wonder if he had move speed from that too. Interesting. Huh. But no, it worked out. Pretty glad with that. Sadly, our autodidact for the people gamer did not survive. I think especially our early chases were really, really good. It's a bit saddening that our team wasn't focusing on splitting the gens like I was trying to. Like when I was on gens, 90% of my game, 90% of the game that I was doing gens were those priority gens that we were trying to do at the very end still. So the fact that no one picked those up while I was in chase just... it makes me think that my effort was focused correctly. Seeing as that ended up being a, like, major sticking point. And then, yeah, both our chases were really solid. Some very minor errors on my end on pathing, but it worked out. That knight seemed pretty decent, too. He was doing a good job of zoning me towards the edge of the map and then breaking pallets with his summons, which just made it so hard to build any sort of distance on him. But okay, I think I will now play a Killor game. Yes, Attico does sound fun, actually. We want to damage 14 gens. We have Pain Res, so that'll help a bit. We have Save the Best for last, and yeah, otherwise it's pretty much my standard build. Oh, and we have the phasing add-ons that make it harder for them to, like, tell where we are when we're, like, decloaking and whatnot. Like, if I was really trying to go for max gen damage stuff, I could have done, like, a map offering for Midwich and gone with, like, Surge. So you can hit, like, multiple gens with Surge, damaging a lot of them. Or I guess it's called Jolt now. Because they renamed it when they switched up their licensing. That is pretty scary, though. We have 3 medkits. Should I take Sloppy? I kind of want to take Sloppy. I couldn't find it in time. That's unfortunate. One nice thing with Sloppy and a stealth killer is you can often end up appearing next to them unexpected. And if they were in the midst of a heal, they lose, like, all their heal progress when they start moving. So, like, Sloppy is pretty good on stealth killers because they're... it's always a great thing if you find someone injured, like, coming out of stealth. Because it can lead to a really quick down. Yeah, lethal probably isn't as necessary as well on a stealth killer because you can get up close to them without them knowing you're coming much more often. It's still nice. Lethal's always nice, but okay. Oh yeah, this is the newer version of this map, right? Sadly, I went on to the obsession. If I had been paying more attention. I mean, it's not that sad if I get the kill, though. It's a little bit clueless on her part there. I'm not certain I can make it to that one, so we're just hooking next to this gen. I don't think I'd normally kick that, but we have a mission. I'm dumb. Not quite as much as that girl, though. She kind of cluelessly ran back to where I thought she was able to see me earlier. This is interesting. We're seeing some more scratch marks around here. Nice. We got stacks. The other girl kind of griefed her. I don't think any of them had a flashlight. I think the 3 of them had medkits. One of them had a map. I think we make it before he gets anywhere. Ah, there's a pallet there, so not quite. Need to break this. Maybe. I think there was someone on this gen in the corner. There was a pallet right there. Kind of odd that she didn't go for it. I feel a bit bad chasing the obsession again, but she's been a bit clueless, so like getting kills is better than like a bigger deal than keeping our stacks. This will get us closer to the gens we want to protect. That has to be the furthest progressed gen. Yep. So there's... I think we can catch this person off guard. Yep. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. So we'll stealth, and then we'll de-stealth right around this corner. Nope. What? Girl, what are you doing? Guy, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, that was so bad of me. I got, like, caught on the lower level on that swing. I was trying to, like, go barely around. I think he makes that pallet now. That's brutal. Yeah, really safe pallet here. Break. I'm still impressed that he just made it around there. Okay. Not the best place to run back into, though. They just finished it in front of me. It's kind of mean. Pretty sure none of them have head on. If so, that'd be really funny to get. This is so saddening. These EVs, we aren't getting as much value as I feel like we should. Really? Okay, I think we interrupted the healing, probably. I wanted to go after the other person, but... I'm not certain if we gain distance there. That works. We knew he didn't have Dead Hard because I think he sprint bursted or lived away. I'm not sure. I just remember seeing him pretty quick there in the middle. I think it was a sprint burst. I thought it was in the middle of the chase, so... Weird. I thought I saw that sparking, so I'm a bit confused why I was able to kick it. Maybe I'm just a bit oblivious. What is going on here, dude? I got kind of stuck there, sadly. That was so bad. She could have run right through me there and I wouldn't have been able to get the hit. I'm very... Wait, I'm not manifested. What? I was so certain I was manifested there. Nope, she was logical. Oh. Or oblivious, I guess. I thought it was really good of her to keep running and not vault the window. But no, she kind of just ran straight through and died. The issue with some of my earlier teleports... Okay, she sees me. Is that, like, I can't teleport right now for extra value. I did see someone off in this corner. I don't know if he was greeting to barely finish the gen or what, but I'll take that extra value. He was in a pretty unsafe area. It's just like in the midst of a TNL. We're going to try to head back roughly towards the hook. Ooh, we found another person. I'm going to let them heal at the hook. We're winning pretty handily, so... We don't have to play mean. This girl, though, she has not been running efficiently. Like, she just ran nowhere that whole time. I think I just want to drop her. I want the extra stacks. I'm pretty sure that girl's dead on hook, so if I was really just caring only about... Wait, what? I thought I heard her injured noises at a weird spot there. He did get picked up. They're probably both on that gen, so this will be a great pain res if possible. Yep. This kick is kind of a waste, but hey, we're going for those mission... Wait, did we already finish the mission? Because I forgot, like, in-game now, it shows you when you make progress on your missions. And I didn't see it up here at the top left. I think that Fang just healed. And we're up to 6 stacks. Pretty nice. Sadly, there aren't any pain res hooks. In general, this side of the map seems to have very few hooks. Yeah, not quite. Just barely. So we were trying to phase in and out so that she'd lose track of where we were at. Didn't quite work out. She's running over to main building. Could break this door to make this side easier. He ran up. I think we already took care of the most threatening pallet. Yep, we got to cut her off slightly. She might be able to make it to the vault all the way at the end. Oh, no. So I think there's a vault all the way at the end there that like might have been a bit difficult for me to deal with, but it would have been really narrow on whether she could make it there or not. Ooh, barely in time. Both of them are in that area. I'm gonna wait a moment, and now I teleport that they're more likely to be in the zone. This is a wider loop than I thought. I thought I was able to stay far enough back from that there, but nope. We got stunned. Girl? Yeah, this one specifically has not been paying most attention behind her. I think she just does a lot of guesswork. I'm not seeing... Okay, do we have an offering? We do not. Now we just stealth around, try to find her. I meant to go to Shack. Hey, it works out. Let's go to this side first. Oh, we found her. GG. I'm not sure what she was doing standing around there for so long. Ooh, Lithe, okay. Lithe Gamer. This part of the map's pretty dead now, though. We've cleared a lot of pallets, so... That was so dumb of me. I thought she was able to pass through me when I was demanifested, but I manifested just in time for the body block. And I messed up anyway, because I was dumb. And moved out of the way. This girl does seem to pay more attention, though. Oh. Okay, we just barely got it there. I looked away so that she would hopefully keep running through it, and then did a blind swing through the pallet. If she kept running, I think that would have allowed her to go all the way around, but thankfully she doubled back to try to vacuum me into the pallet. Any other... Are we able to... Oh, because I closed the hatch, we can't damage any more gens. So we just teleport for points. But yeah, that was a really solid Sadako game, though. I think we were pretty majorly helped by the Ada being kind of clueless, though. I think everyone else ran probably better, but he went down really fast most of the time. GG's. Let's see, so what did Ada have? Technician, potential energy, reactive healing, and wiretap. Yeah, not really gen-centric perks. I don't think wiretap works against my stealth. So, like, even if I was approaching her, I don't think she's warned there. Reactive healing, that's really weak. Potential energy, yeah, definitely not a case in this game where that would have been useful. So she basically had no perks, but she did have a double heal medkit. Ooh, that heals faster. Actually, is it triple heal medkit? She had self-care on her first aid kit. Does self-care not have any other effects now? I thought it like still sped up your healing when using a medkit or something, but maybe not. So she did have Lithe. I saw Lithe a couple times. Oh, all three of them had Lithe. Wow, that is not a common thing nowadays. Nia had Lucky Break. I don't think I noticed that. I don't even think I noticed Dance With Me. So I guess Dance With Me just gets rid of scratch marks for 3 seconds. Often it's paired with, I'm not going to remember it now. What's the name? There's a perk that makes it so that you don't make noise when doing a fast action, like once every 45 seconds or so. And yeah, you almost always pair it with, like Dance With Me is almost always only used alongside it. Ooh, interesting. Bite the Bullet for more silence. Oh, they had a boon, though I don't think they ever got to use it. Even had Small Game to help them out. And Potential Energy, yeah. I think they just didn't really have super strong builds. Those were strong med kits, a couple strong med kits, but they weren't running that efficiently, and I don't think they were the most coordinated on leaving gens and knowing where I was approaching from. But yeah, fun Sadako game though. I do find Sadako quite fun, honestly. She gets kind of a bad rap for being like pretty simple, not having like an in-chase power. And like her teleport to TVs thing is kind of weaker than like the dredge teleport or a lot of other mobility options, I feel like, in most cases. Partially it's because there's such a long cooldown between when the TV gets back up. Certain add-ons can help that a ton, but I don't like killers being reliant on add-ons, so... But she kind of is just an interesting blend of stealth killer, map mobility killer. So I like her still. Aesthetically, she's really cool. Actually, let me go back to the killers, because I was complaining. I said the Knight and the new killer that's coming out, like, I did not care for either of their kit designs much at all. So really disappointed there. But if I look back to the previous killers, I really liked Wesker. Wesker was super solid. Only thing I'm not sure about is vaccines for him. I'm not sure I like that mechanic, that like... Maybe the bigger issue is there's an add-on that can make everyone infected at the start, so it can cause you to use up vaccines on the map, causing you to run out towards the end game. So I don't love that mechanic, that little bit of slowdown, but he's still pretty good. He's still, overall, Wesker's like a fabulous killer, who doesn't feel terrible to play against. Dredge as well, loved the Dredge. Sadako, maybe just a little bit weak, but I still really like her aesthetically. I relatively like her kit. She could maybe use a look at her Tormented effect, because I really don't care for that. And there's some really mean Sadako builds with add-ons that focus entirely on slugging people and getting them to max Torment to insta-kill. And yeah, I don't like that playstyle much at all. So I wish they'd take a bit of power away from that, maybe do away with the Torment stuff overall, and give her some more power back to the rest of her kit. But yeah, I still enjoy her quite a bit, even if she's low power level in comparison to some others. The Artist, I do like the Artist. It can be really fun to like trap the same loop you're currently playing on, yet not having like... She has some options for like getting info and disrupting across map too, which is kind of nice. But at the end of the day, she is like a normal speed killer without mobility. So yeah, I do like Artist quite a bit. She's cool. And for people that really like the trap the loop you're currently chasing around playstyle, it can be... She's one of the best at that. Like Hag or Dredge are kind of other ones that sort of try to do that if they're in chase. or the Trapper, kind of, but Hag and Trapper have like too much setup time to where people can just run away. Artist and Dredge can actually like play around the same loop, and the opponent doesn't really have the time to run. Cenobite, he's so hard to talk about because in theory, I think I like him, but in practice, the box is just so annoying for solo queue players. And it also just, it's really annoying to try to solve the box and you sometimes get interrupted by an extra chain. And I don't know for certain exactly how to play around it. I know there's something with timing, but it's just annoying. They should make it more guaranteed that you can start the box uninterrupted to solve it. And that would help a lot towards my frustrations on that side. Or I guess now that we have info on what people are doing, maybe you'll better know if someone's already going for the box in solo queue. Because that's an annoying thing. Like, you can waste a lot of extra time going for the box and someone else was already going there. And then the other thing I'm not a huge fan about is his power, his like chain, his short range chain. Whenever I play him, it always feels so terribly weak. But when I play against him, I feel like I always get hit. I feel like I never catch up to people when I chain them as killer, but against him, it like always works. So part of that's just, I'm not the best at it. And it's also like a really precise power. But in general though, it's still a cool design. I appreciate, it was a creative design, pretty unique. It can definitely be fun. Fun to play. Nemesis, also incredibly fun to play. I love his tentacle ability, though the zombies are like too high variance. It can be really annoying. It can be really dumb and like stuck in a corner sometime. Trickster, I like him kind of in theory. In practice by now, though, it kind of annoys me that he's like, what he's best at is camping, sadly. And the fact that he's a 110 killer can be really painful for trying to play him against strong survivors. But aesthetic, like, he's still cool. I don't hate his kit. And then Twins is probably the last killer that I was talking about here that I like. I just hate their kit. So they had a pretty good run there of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 killers in a row that I actively liked. Even if Pinhead and Trickster, like, down the road, I ended up not liking them as much. But, like, for a base design, like, I really liked all of these killers, and I loved trying them out when they first released. The Knight and the new killer, I don't see that. So it's so saddening to me that they're happening back to back, because good new killers is, like, such a huge motivation for me to play the game more. And before that, yeah, Blight, super cool, though I still think he needs a nerf. Oh, wow. So, Pyramid Head was the killer before that? So I must have started playing right after Pyramid Head got released. That's interesting. So I guess overall, the fact that, let's see, there's 10, almost 11 killers that have come out since I started playing, and the only one, like, the Twins was the early one I hated, and now the two most recent ones I really don't like. So that's kind of rough. But yeah, I'm surprised that so many of them hit pretty well for me, though. Anyway, enough jabbering on about this. We are going to get back into the game instead of just rambling. We need to get another killer mission. Thankfully, even if we're in the match loading screen, they fixed it so that we can actually access this stuff. That was a lie. I lied to you. So I thought you could, but no, I guess it's just in the queue up screen that you can do all this. I wonder if it's different for Survivor. Anyway, Qs are still fast for killer, so we'll get right back in there. So we are going to play Wesker for probably our final game of the night, because it's almost 1 a.m. Too damn early. But again, I still have to get up for work in the morning, but the positive is that, like I said, I got home and I quote unquote napped for like 4 hours. So that's why I'm not that worried about getting enough sleep. Yeah, it really was. It was between 3 and 4 hours that I slept for, so I must have just been wiped out. I did mention it the other day, but if you weren't around, I will be playing more Fire Emblem this weekend, most likely. I'm hoping to burn through the rest of the game, so it may be a really long stream. But yeah, I'm still hyped. I'm hyped to see what the end game has in store. I hope it is still challenging. I've been really happy with the difficulty level of the game. It hasn't felt like pointlessly, gruelingly difficult that I felt like I had to go grind, but there was still a decent challenge. And like, yeah, when you end up doing a long hard fought battle like for an hour, like that's a lot of content, dude. Okay. We see 1, 2, 3. I think those are the only ones we see. I bumped. Okay, we did flick slightly at the end of that to get that hit. That was dumb. I shouldn't have started charging that. I should have waited until I had 2 charges. I was able to hear him through the wall there to tell which direction he went. There's really no white hooks on this entire quadrant of the map. That is tragic.
Just getting started.
I didn't get a barbecue proc either. Guess we're heading right back. Partially because as Wesker, that is what we were good at. I didn't want to do this, but he ran in a really unsafe direction. What? Ooh. Well, we're gonna get him to drop Shack Pallet. He's not paying the most attention behind him. I think DS would still be active. Yeah, it was just rough. I didn't have a ton of info there. And he just seemed to run in such a, like, poor direction that wow, they instantly unhooked. I thought that was the one that exploded, because I thought I saw her leap on barbecue. Ooh, nice. We just barely had enough dash distance. I'm not paying enough attention, dude. We're just switching off, I think. Nice. Positive thing is we are spreading the infection around, so that's additional slowdown and potential late game lethality. Yeah, we can't do this. I could have held on longer. I wonder if I'd blindly swung through that if I would have got her. Oh, I was so close, dude. Skewer to the left. She already dead-hearted. We don't have to worry about that.
You disappoint me.
Breaking
Is
this.
that the best you
I think there was a white hook upstairs here.
I'll see you dead.
Yep. I think someone was working on that down below us. Yep, we see scratch marks. Hoping to see her right there, but not quite so lucky. I think we can still catch him. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting it out
You could defeat
for where we're pretty sure that we can get the hit. Ah, he's heading upstairs. That's kind of rough. Okay, I'll take a free hit. Not sure what they're doing there. Seems like an awful lot of greed. That girl's crawling, so that means she shouldn't be recovering unless she has like a flip-flop crazy build. We're just gonna hook right out here in the open, and we'll go and try to get that. Where are you? You're on the gen there. Strange. White hook over there. We're gonna do that. I assume that Leon just unhooked there. I'm trying to remember. I think Leon... We tried to tunnel Leon, but I don't remember if we were successful. So it might have been best for me to, like, leave that girl on the ground and prioritize Leon, who was dead. Unhook, I think up on the left there, that looked like a off the record. Or that. That's a bit weird. Because I didn't see her aura, so I expected off the record. Did she, like, heal someone else somehow, or heal herself, or maybe using the vaccine did something I didn't realize? DCing on hook there is cringe. Was that her death hook? I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure she still had time. Wow, that was a really fast heal. I wonder if they had perks that made healing around hook faster. Okay, yeah, I did see a bird over here fly off, so that's how I noticed Leon. I think he's dead on hook, right? He's a sprint burster, as we've seen. He's just waiting there, man. I was so certain one of those times that he would choose to vault. I'm dumb. I think we hold this to vault. If he tries to loop back around, we can just ready our power. Wait for Dead Hard, maybe? No Dead Hard.
too bad.
Oh yeah, he had sprint burst. I'm dumb. called it out like 3 separate times, and what are you doing here, girl? I think she has a flashlight, so she's trying to be cheeky, but... Nice.
I'm tired of wasting my time with you.
Ooh, Leon's up.
Is that all you have?
I'll say that was not what I was expecting. I also didn't remember breaking the pallet. Good thing that I did. I just saw scratch marks below me. Where are these going? Over towards Shack, it seems like. Nope, no mercy. Should have kept running to try and get Hatch. Nah, I don't feel like giving it. Did I just not see her much? Is that why she had no hook states? I don't think I was intentionally avoiding her often. Like maybe she unhooked and I ignored her once or twice, but I'm surprised she ended up with almost no hook states. It makes me wonder if she was playing like overly cautious. I don't know, it's hard to tell without like another point of view. It'd be easier to tell if we had like a survivor side view. Hey, for iridescence. Let's go. GG everyone. Yeah, it'd be easier to tell with the survivor like HUD tracking stuff now. That's one thing I really like is you can now gauge so much more whether your teammates are accomplishing tasks. Because like there's some survivor games where you're just like, how did we lose that? I did so well. And now you could look back at the VOD and see, oh, I chased for 2 minutes, but no one touched a gen that whole time. Anyway, I digress. Overall, their team had only one med kit. Someone had a flashlight, right? I thought she had a flashlight. I wonder if she got it from a chest, or maybe she just had the flash bang, and I didn't like properly identify what was in her hand. Leon had Windows, Self-Aware, Vigil, Sprint Burst. He did pretty well, though I think I was maybe giving a bit too much credit. I was trying to mind game too hard, and then he'd just leave. But I think he might have been doing that kind of blindly, and I just played into it really well. Yunjin had Dead Hard. Dead Odd. Windows. Kindred Prove Thyself. Fellow this build enjoyer. It's my go-to. Dead Odd, Flashbang, Windows, Boon. Props for trying to go for the memes. She just needed to better hide herself. She was being like way too visible when trying to go for it. Distortion, so that explains why I didn't see someone at the very start. Kindred Lithe, I think I remember seeing that happen, and Detective's Hunch. Yeah, overall, I think that was just a pretty decent team. I just kept up the pressure really well. And I'm not sure they accomplished the most at the very, very start of the game. Because I felt like I checked around after that first hook, and it felt like very little had been accomplished. Yeah, let's go down this way. But yeah, that was overall, I would say, a successful night of games. In fact, did we win pretty much everything? I'm trying to remember if we lost at all. I don't remember losing. Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that was just a overall really solid session. I felt like in my Survivor games, I had solid chases each time. In my killer game, what did I even play before that? Maybe I am tired. I am not. I'm not thinking the most clearly. But anyway, if you did tune in for the late night stream today, thank you so much. I will, as I said, likely be on more often this weekend because I want to finish up Fire Emblem. So yeah, you're totally hyped for that, right, chat? Because I've definitely had so much turnout for the Fire Emblem streams. Yeah, definitely. It's not like people don't want to join in to part 21 of a 25 part series out of nowhere. Yeah, not that at all. But yeah, moving on. Thank you so much for stopping by. We had a great night, and I'll plan to see you on stream later this weekend. Have a good one. Hope you had a great day or night, and farewell.